Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your digital lesson on how to say and write the date in English. Let's get started. I created a little whiteboard presentation for you here. And the first thing we're going to begin with is something called ordinal numbers. So ordinal numbers are just a little bit fancier version of the cardinal numbers, the numbers you already know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Ordinal numbers show the position of something. You have this also in your native language. For example, if there's a line of kids, you can tell who's first in line, or second, or third. We need the ordinal numbers in English to say the date because we want to say that it's the 3rd day of March or the 8th day of January. Okay, so we just have to learn these. They're pretty easy to learn because they're super similar. Most of them are super similar to the numbers you already know with just little bit changes at the end of the word. So you'll see here the different numbers. The ones that are in red are something that are a little bit different than the cardinal numbers you already know. And then you'll see at the end of the words in dark blue endings that are added onto the words. You don't need to worry about the spelling right now of the ordinal numbers. We're going to focus more so on the numbers and the little symbol or 2 letters next to them. All right, I'm going to do I say, you say, so we can practice saying the numbers, okay? So we'll go through one by one and do a practice round. Don't be shy. If I was in the classroom, I should hear everybody speaking when I was pausing, okay? So starting off here. First, for number 1, we say first. That's new. Second, I'm going to go a little faster now. Third, now it gets easier. Fourth, notice though at the end of the word there's a TH. Sometimes that's hard for English language learners to say. Just put your tongue in between your teeth and make a little puff of air. Go ahead, try that right now. Everybody in the class. Great job. Fifth, we don't say 5th, we say 5th. Repeat after me. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. I'm going a little too fast. Your teacher can feel free to pause this video and practice with you themselves, okay? 17th, 18th, 19th. Now we don't say in English 10th or anything. We say 20th. Okay? And then when you move on to the number 21, you start over with the first 9 ordinal numbers. Let's try it out. 21st. Repeat after me. 22nd. 23rd. 24th. 25th. Not 25th. 25th. Really good job. 26th. 27th. 28th. 29th. Then, not 2010th, 30th. And 31st. I'm going to stop there. Does anybody know why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because there are no months in our calendar year that have more than 31 days. The highest number, ordinal number, we'll ever need to say the date is 31st. Obviously, it goes on and continues for all of the other numbers as well, but we don't need to focus on that today. Okay, now we are going to talk about how to say today's date or write today's date. In English, we have two sentences here where you can go ahead and say commonly what date it is. So, for example, I'm going to scroll in a little bit here. You can see we can say today is, the space stands for something you fill in. The of That sounds complicated, but once you know what you have to write in or put in which place, it's pretty easy. So the first space, today is the day of the week, followed by the ordinal number, that's what we just reviewed right up here, of the month, followed by the year. Super simple and just takes practice. I'm going to show you what date it is while I'm recording this video. In Europe, we would write today's date like this: 27/8/2021. If you're in the US, you'll switch the first two numbers. However, I'm going to focus on the European way since we're doing this in Europe. So, today is, I'm going to write it while I say it. Today is, now the day of the week, capitalized, Friday. Today is Friday. Comma, because we pause, the ordinal number. So we have 27. And if we look back up on our chart, your teacher will pass it out to you too. It's 27th, and you write it with the number 27 and a tiny little TH. We're just going to write the number with the symbol, the 27th of 8 stands for August. The month of the year is also capitalized in English. And then the year we can look at from the number here, 2021. Okay, I say, you say. Today is Friday, the 27th of August, 2021. Very good. I'm also going to show you the other way you can say it, which you might also hear, and you can also practice this way. You can talk to your teacher and figure out if you want to practice both ways in the classroom or decide on one for your lessons, but it's important to hear both ways. So you can also say or write instead, today is It's the same amount of spaces, same amount of things to fill in, but with a few less words, no, the, and of, and these parts are in different orders. So, for this sentence, you say, today is the day of the week, the month, So the way I would say this date, today's date here when I'm making the video, today is Friday, August 27th, 2021. Repeat after me. Today is Friday, August 27th, 2021. It's not as hard as it seems at first. With practice, you'll get it. Okay, teachers, I would like you to please pause this video and practice the date with your students in your classroom, whatever today's date is, speaking and writing. I'll see you again in a moment. Okay, are you back? Awesome. The last part of the lesson today is a fun part. I'll give you a hint here. We're going to talk about birthdays. For birthdays, we also need an ordinal number. And the sentences are a little less complicated because normally you don't put the day of the week in there because every year your birthday is on a different day of the week. So just like before, there's two different versions of how to say it. My birthday is the of Now, sometimes people don't even put the year in there because they don't want to say their age. That's okay too. But you need always the ordinal number in the month, okay? The other way to say it is my birthday is month, the ordinal number, and then the year. I'm going to show you our class mascot, Oliver the Owl's birthday. We're going to say his birthday and write his birthday together, okay? So let me make some space. So this is what Oliver's birthday looks like. It is written in Europe like this. Again, in the US, it would be written. These two numbers would be switched. Okay, so I'm going to write Oliver's name. If you're talking about your birthday, you write my. Oliver's birthday is we're using the first version up here for this example. Now, first we need the ordinal number. 18 is the cardinal number, but let's check back up at our chart. 18th. Oliver's birthday is the 18th of the third month of the year. Do you know it? You said March, you're correct. March, comma, the year. Whoops. I wrote his wrong birthday. That's okay. That would be, it was this year, but he's been around longer than that. Hold on. It was not 2021 that he was born. It was 2009. Okay, let's read the sentence all together. You can read with me. Ready? We start with Oliver. Oliver's birthday is the 18th of March, 2009. Or Oliver's birthday is March 18th, 2009. You can pause this video if you'd like to do a little math lesson and figure out how old Oliver is. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my birthday without the year. This is my birthday. You have a couple seconds now to see if you can figure out how to say my birthday. I'm going to go back up to the chart. See if you can find it. Give you a little hint. Right here. What's the 9th month of the year? All right, if you need more time, pause the video. Otherwise, my birthday is the 17th of September. You don't always have to say the date. Very good job. Okay, now it's your turn to write down and say your birthday and maybe ask your classmates in the interview what their birthdays are and to practice saying today's date every day you have English lessons. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.